Howdy all, welcome to part 35. In the last part I managed to defeat the final gym leader, Volkner. So now we're heading north. There's only one thing left to do in this game, and that's to take on the Elite Four, become the champion of Sinnoh. But we're not obviously going to be able to get there straight away. We have to go through this route, we have to go through Victory Road. You know, yes, we're not going to be reaching the Elite Four straight away, and it's just as well because the Elite Four are the toughest trainers in the game, and well, I've officially recorded it now, you know, fighting all the Elite Four and all of that, and I will go as far as to say that, you know, I was completely unprepared for them, and while I did beat them, I kind of had to resort to tactics that I did not really want to resort to. But I'll leave that until I actually get to those videos. For the time being, I really just want to kind of focus on, you know, I just want to focus on getting there first. Getting there isn't as much of a problem. But I will say that grinding is a really good idea. If not necessarily for this point of the game, then definitely before the Elite Four you want to do some grinding. The Elite Four are tough, and I'm just going to leave it at that. The trainers here are mostly water type users, so I'm not really too concerned. But I'm using this as an opportunity to get Donald's levels up. Because let's put it this way, even the Pokemon on Victory Road are really tough. And yeah. Not a cakewalk. Not as easy as you would expect. This is definitely where the game starts getting quite challenging. If you're like me and you tend to just not bother grinding a lot. I actually had to do some grinding though before the Elite Four, so as I mentioned before. Well, that takes care of Azurill. Mr. Bulky or Miss Bulky, I don't know. I didn't actually get a glimpse of the gender then because I wasn't paying too much attention. I never pay attention to the gender of the opposition's Pokemon. I just care about like getting to my destination more than anything. Ugh! And because Donald's like only a level 40, even with Max Repel on, there's no guarantee that I'm not going to be able to run into Pokemon. I am going to run into them from time to time. And I will especially run into them on Victory Road, I'm just warning you now. But I will cut out the encounters. And just go as far as to say yes, it is irritating as fuck, I know that. But I'm not cutting out the trainer battles because I'm not that nice. Don't know what gym that guy trains at. Presumably Wake's gym. So Mantike, that means I should ideally send out Miles for this because of that awesome shockwave power. Oh god. Oh god. I am really going to make myself look terrible when I get to the Elite Four. I'm just going to warn you now. I just look back at the footage and cringe, but I want to get this playthrough done, so I'm just going to use the footage that I have. But bear in mind, I'm not particularly happy about how it turned out. I should have did a lot more grinding. But I don't really want to spoil it. And yet I can't help but feel excited, so I want to talk about the fact that I did actually beat them. I have actually recorded me battling them and beating the game. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna warn you now. Don't expect anything fantastic. Expect me to resort to certain strategies that I do not normally like using. Item spamming. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, it's just I don't really have a lot to talk about here either, because it's just like a bunch of water type trainers. I could speed past them, you know, it would cut the playthrough short, but that wouldn't matter so much. But I think it'd be a pain in the rear if I did that. I did it once, and I can't guarantee that it's going to be the right sort of length. It's not saying much because the video is always generally just kind of tends to be the sort of length that I disapprove of. But then again, I could see what it turns out like. I don't know. Maybe when I do Victory Road I might consider that. Because Victory Road took me forever to get through. Well, not forever, but it took a while. Oh god, that Mantine does not want to be hit. I disapprove. Oh, I don't suppose it matters that Miles hit himself there, because it wouldn't have hit Mantine even if it, you know, even if he fought past the confusion. Oh, you fucker. Paralyze my bird, why don't you? Crikey. Right, come on, Miles. Excellent. Let's give that guy a shocking time. Ha 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 ha. You fucker. Okay. Right, level 44, that's good. Yeah, I thought so. He's a trainer from Wake's gym. Now what the hell he's doing all the way out here, I do not know. So yeah, there's really not a whole lot to talk about with this route. It's all made up of water. Plenty of trainer battles. Plenty of Tentacruel on this route as well if you wanted to catch one. Let's see how it goes with these two. I can't believe I'm nearly at the end of this game. I was thinking, oh, I'll only be able to get Digimon Adventure finished before I take on, you know, before I take my break in October. But no, I'm actually nearly finished with this game and I'm quite chuffed. The break's probably going to be at the end of October anyway, so I don't know. It'll happen when it happens. We actually get to see Annabeth in action here. Yeah, there's not going to be a whole lot of this, with, you know, battle footage with Annabeth because of her, the fact that she's only just been introduced to the team. It's a pity really, because I'm pretty sure I could have really made good use out of her. But hey ho, that's what you get when you decide to catch a Pokemon this late in the game. You don't get a lot of footage of that 6th Pokemon in use. And I just want to clarify something. I will not be tackling the after game. I haven't tackled the after game for Black 2 or Black 1. I think it would be really unfair if I tackled the after game for this. So that, I'm sorry guys if you wanted to see that, but you know, once I've beaten the Elite Four and the Champion, that's it. I generally won't be bothering anymore with this game. I'll have finished it in my mind and I will want to move on to something else. Who knows, maybe I might be able to get a really short game done before I take my break. And if I can do that, then I will be happy. Quagsire. Quagsire only really gets hit hard by grass type moves. So we'll see how we go. That Meryl's nearly going to go down in any case, so I don't suppose it matters all that much. And Meryl dies! That Screech should help. Now Annabeth, I taught, well, I didn't teach her. She knows Poison Jab. I could have taught her Sludge Bomb, but I was quite happy to stick with Poison Jab, in all honesty. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. I think one of them is a physical attack and one of them is a special attack, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that. But whatever the case, I was happy to stick with Poison Jab. Oh, crikey. I love the fact that Poison Jab most of the time tends to poison. But I taught Annabeth Toxic anyway because I want a move that will always poison. And if you use Toxic, the poisoning gets worse with every turn. Which is kind of my reason for using it. It's better than just your standard poisoning. And oh shit. Oh wow, Annabeth took that like a pro. What can I say? Don't doubt Tentacruels. That Quagsire should hopefully go down pretty quick. Just really needs one more attack. Well, that's going to do a lot, isn't it? I'm going to try and poison you now. Because I'm a meanie like that. Or I could just take you out completely. That's even better. Yeah, Tentacruel seems a pretty cool Pokemon. And that takes care of Quagsire. Fuck you. And Donald goes up a level, so I'm happy about that. Crap, no more rain. Mind you, this could work in our advantage as well as to our disadvantage, because they're also water types and they can't use any water type moves against me, or at least not with extra strength. So yeah. I'm gonna go with the Toxic just because I can. I love using the I love using Screech. I've really developed an appreciation for it, you know, playing this game. Because it really just makes, you know, the guys that we're fighting are a lot more bearable. That Pelipper is now trying to cancel out what I did with Screech, not streets. Screech. Not the streets. Right. I'm going to poison that Pelipper so that if it does cancel out the effects of Screech, it wouldn't matter so much because it's poisoned. And I will lower the defense of Golduck. I don't think Golducks are generally very defensive anyway, so it's no problem. Oh crud. Well, I suppose it don't matter that much. It's not hurting too much. Oh god. Spit Up. It's basically where it takes what it stockpiled and actually uses it as an attack. And that is kind of a pain. The sensible thing to do would be to heal, wouldn't it? But I don't really want to waste potions against random wild, you know, not wild Pokemon, trainer Pokemon. So let's just go for it. I'm probably going to get knocked out. I don't care. I really don't. Sorry, Donald. It's just, I can't bring myself to care. Oh, for goodness sake. I forget Pelipper has Roost. Take out that Golduck. Oh, for goodness sake. Well, I don't suppose it matters if I don't attack Golduck next turn because, well, Golduck's going down anyway. Because of that poison. Gotta love Annabeth and her poison. Alright. I do think that poison types are kind of underrated. I just really appreciate the fact that they can just dish out quite a lot of damage in terms of like poison jab in any case. Right, please let Pelipper die this turn. Oh crud. Right, let that poison please, just please let that poison kill Pelipper. I'm not going to faff around. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, I'm going to have to bite you. Naughty bird. How dare you not die? I don't know why I fancied using Barrier. Barrier's a good defense boosting move, but it only boosts defense, don't boost both defense or special defense. Just plain old physical defense. Great. At least Annabeth's up another level now, which I'm happy about. Okay. Okay, I kind of had to cut there, but you know what? It don't matter. Another trainer over here. There's an item there, and I cannot remember how to get to it, so I decided not to bother in the end. Probably nothing really worthwhile in any case. A Tentacruel, eh? Well, I've got one of them. She's not quite as strong as yours, though. She's a couple of levels lower. But we'll be fine. I don't really trust her not to get knocked out because she's still taking quite a lot of damage. So I'm going to go over to Luigi. I don't know why Luigi. I should have really, looking back, I really probably should have gone over to Miles for this, but I'm thinking that I really would rather, for fuck's sake, I would really rather try and get Luigi's levels up. I think that was mainly what I was thinking of. I wasn't thinking of type, you know, advantage or anything. I was thinking of, right, this Pokemon is this level, and I really would ideally like to get them up to this level. And that's basically that. I'm still quite astonished at how much secret power actually does. I didn't realise that. Oh god. Well, oh, I thought Luigi was going to be done for then. Assuming the worst, even though the worst is not going to happen. Oh wow, critical hit! Way to go, Luigi. I'm so proud of you. Right, that's another trainer defeated. Let's continue on. Should ideally do some healing first. I know I said I didn't really want to waste it, but I don't really want all my Pokemon winding up fainted either, so yeah. And it's not like I don't have enough Hyper Potions. I mean, 70? That's plenty. That's plenty to see me through. I'm gonna heal that poisoning. I don't want to look at the tag. I actually didn't realise that quite a lot of the berries can actually do a lot more than just, oh, what's it, basically I thought a lot of the berries that I haven't picked up on my journey I thought it was just like, oh, well, they're just for Pokeblocks and no use to me. And that's not the case at all. There are a few berries that actually can lower the amount of damage done by a super effective move, and I didn't realise that until I got to Elite Four, and by then it was too late. But I just figured I'd highlight that. I recorded these two parts separately, by the way. And by these two parts, I mean the two halves of this part. First 15 minutes I recorded a different day to this. And unfortunately I will be bumping into quite a lot of wild Pokemon, as I'm sure I've mentioned before. And I just couldn't be fucked to figure out how to get that item. It's probably not difficult at all, but I could not be fucked. I just wanted to move on. I wanted to get through this route as quickly as, so that I could, you know, get to the Victory Road, get through that, and just beat the game. So I'm sick of playing. So, we've got Swimmer Wesley with, Weasel. Fucking oh, bloody sound capture. It is a problem, I'm sorry, but it is. It is an issue. Those who say it isn't, well, you're wrong! You're wrong, I tell you! It pops out of the bloody DS and, oh, it's irritating as sin. Let's get rid of that Weasel. Okay, let's use Strength and take it out. Hopefully that Screech will have done enough. Yeah. Gotta love Screech. You've just gotta love it. Tentacruel, okay. We should be okay with Tentacruel because it's part poison type and Donald is, you know, Donald knows psychic type moves. The reason I say psychic type moves and not confusion is because Donald actually is capable of learning another psychic type move just by leveling up. But I sadly did not I did not remember when Donald learnt it. I don't know if Donald learns it in Victory Road or if he learnt it while I was grinding, which I did off camera. Because that'd be boring as fuck to watch. Just me running around Victory Road looking for wild Pokemon to level my team up. That'd be boring as sin. I wasn't going to put people through that. Oh great. That's really going to help you, isn't it? Given that you're only boosting physical defense and not special defense. Confusion is a special attack. Die. I think at this stage full restores would have been very helpful, because that heals status afflictions as well as oh, for goodness sake, I don't want to check the tag. You know, it heals status afflictions as well as health. Okay, it boosts speed. I may as well use it. These, like, nutritious drinks and stuff, they're very expensive normally. So I do generally say, you know, use the ones you have, really. Otherwise it's just like, you know, such a waste. And I know that their natural levels will go up you know, their levels will kind of go up naturally as they naturally level up. But it's always nice to have a helping hand every now and then. So generally right before the Elite Four I will, you know, whatever nutritious drinks or whatever I have, like carbos, iron, protein, Whatever ones I have left, I will use them. Just to give away our Pokemon that extra boost. And there really isn't much to say at this point, because it's just like a whole shit ton of wild Pokemon. And, you know, trainer Pokemon. You can only battle them for so long, and then it gets boring. It's so sorely tempting just to skip ahead at this point. And just, you know, speed past the battles, but I really want to kind of keep them in as much as possible. Oh, crikey. You know, it would be a lot more tolerable if Diamond didn't have such slow battle. You know, if the battles weren't so slow in Diamond. Platinum is better because, you know, like I've mentioned before, the battles aren't as slow. Here it's just tedious. Oh, for goodness sake. Just kill the fucking fish. It's not that hard. Kill the damn fish. Kill the horny fish. Right. Okay. Good. Now, I don't think there's anything else around here, so let's just go up here and battle this guy. And you're not going to see the Pokemon League from there, surely. If you want to see the Pokemon League, you go all the way through Victory Road and actually put the effort in, and you'll reach the other side and see the Pokemon League. It's a tricky journey, sure, but you can do it. If you really put your mind to it. Hell, my team are only made up of water types, and I'm gonna do it. Fucking Stockpile. Stockpile's kind of annoying when it's used against you, because it boosts both types of defense. So it's not like, you know, you can just say, oh, you're only boosting your physical defense, but this is a special attack. No, that's not how it works. It boosts both types of defense. And Pelipers can generally use that, what they've stockpiled in various ways, either just to keep the defense on them, or they could use it as an attack or a healing move. There's possibilities with Stockpile, and I generally am gonna, if I use Stockpile, which I probably will be doing, it'll only be for boosting defense. I generally won't use it to heal because I have Roost, and I won't use it as an attack because I'd much rather keep defense available, especially where Pelipers are concerned, because they're not the greatest Pokemon in the world for, you know, in terms of defense and stuff. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Ideally, I would have Mumble go up against this, but I've left Mumble behind in the computer. So, I'm going to have to make do with what I got. Any water ground types, I'm just going to have to make do with one of my others. Hopefully this shouldn't be too difficult in any case. And a Refuse Star. So, that Toxic should obviously help tremendously. Barrier, well, I don't know if it's going to help or not, but we'll see. With Rain Dance implemented, I could use Water Pulse, but Poison Jab I think is the stronger move, so... You know, bearing in mind that Gastrodon is also part water type. But we'll see how it goes. That rain dance could give me just the boost that I need. Or not. Okay. This should finish it. Well, whatever that was obviously not good enough. Okay, finish that off. Bye bye bye. And last up is... Ooh, okay, I'll take that gladly. Ooh, Screech. As tempting as it is, the answer's gonna have to be no. Donald's got Screech, that'll do. And ideally I should go over to Miles for this. But Donald might also do. But Miles is definitely the stronger one of the two. And yeah, it's raining still. I could potentially use a water type move to my advantage, but why would I when I've got Miles' flying ability? Miles is awesome, don't you know? Damn it! Still not quite enough. Okay. And let's finish it off. Probably could have just finished it off with a shockwave, but it's not like it really matters. As long as I finish it, it don't really matter how I do it. Choke is down. Sayonara, McChoke. Anyway, with that being said, I will see you guys in the next part where I will finally reach Victory Road. See you then.